It is December of the year 2021, and most of the population of the town Debbie and Carrie live in, being Christians, are eagerly preparing to celebrate Christmas. But what do you do when you are atheists, like the girls and their mothers?
Carrie, this is the part of the year I tend to hate the most. The month of December is dominated by two holidays, Hanukkah and Christmas, and since I am neither Jewish nor Christian, I feel like an alien. And no one else can understand how I feel. I had a similar feeling growing up in Boston. I had a best friend back then who was Jewish and invited me to celebrate Hanukkah with her. That was fun, but I still felt like an outsider. The moment I told the other kids I wasn't Jewish, most of them ignored me afterwards. One of my biggest reasons for rejecting the Catholic faith I was brought up in and becoming pagan instead was realizing that the early Christians stole a lot of pagan rituals and concepts and adapted them for their own use. Even the Catholic veneration of the Virgin Mary was derived from the way pagans worshipped their goddesses. Anyway, the pagans have their own holiday this month, Yule, which is sometimes used as another word for Christmas, but we can celebrate it without any reference to Christianity or Jesus.
As a Jehovah's Witness growing up, I wasn't allowed to celebrate holidays like Christmas or Easter. As you pointed out, Tara, they had a lot of pagan influences, so the Watchtower scorned them.
Well, screw the Watchtower for their bigoted attitude. They are even worse than the Catholic popes in their arrogance. I find so much beauty in the pagan ideas and rituals that I am eager to practice them here. So shall we have a Yule celebration? I think that's actually a great idea. We need a holiday of our own for our community. The winter solstice falls on December 21st. That's 2 weeks from now, so we can start preparing for it. Sandy, please answer the door. Hello. We are having a private meeting, so perhaps you should come by another time? Mrs. Smith, that is my brother, James Conlan. He must be here to see me. I will go meet with him outside. So why are you here? And don't even bother suggesting that I return to my parents. The moment my father slapped me for telling him I never wanted to go to his church again, I was no longer family.
You and I may seem like opposites, but I agree with you that father was wrong to hurt you like that. Anyway, I came to see if you would be willing to come celebrate Christmas with me instead. You can spend Christmas Eve with me and then leave before I go see our parents for Christmas Day.
No, I'd still be risking another confrontation with my parents. I'd rather just stay here. But I'm sure you'd be welcome to come celebrate with us. These people are really sweet and accepting of me as I am. Maybe they would accept you too.
You know what? I think I will return here and see you again and get to know these people you clearly admire so much. I remember only a couple of years ago you were such an insufferable brat, you didn't seem to care about anyone else. You seem a lot calmer now. Are those people responsible for that?
To a degree, yes. I just needed to be loved unconditionally. And they did just that. So what are you going to buy here? I'm not sure. Mother has been complaining about her cell phone becoming obsolete, so buying her a new one seems the obvious choice. But that's way too expensive. So I could buy her something here instead. Your mother doesn't strike me as a snappy dresser. Hey, instead of buying her something, how about you do something for her? Like do all the yard work for her. Rake leaves, mow the grass, whatever. If you and James do that, I'm sure she will appreciate it. Carrie, you are a genius. What am I going to do? I can't tell my parents I am lesbian. And the one person I can talk to about it hates me, just as I hated her. And she is with the one who beat me up last year. I am so scared. Oh, God. Please, please, give me a sign of what to do. But I hear and feel nothing.
Another day, another ton of orders to take here. I'm wondering if we should put out a special menu for the Christmas season. Ah, here comes another customer. Welcome to the Tuscany Tavern. Sir? What would you like to order?
I've never been here before, so I'd like to read the menu before ordering. May I take a table now?
Sure. Have a seat. Sandy, guess who just showed up here?
Who? Someone you dislike?
I would dislike anyone who writes a letter attacking my daughter the way Reverend Dave Owen did. I want to throw his ass out. I'd never seen him before, but I recognized his voice from when he called me recently.
Let's not jump to conclusions. And even if he is the bigoted minister, he is still a customer. Unless he does something to harm the restaurant, we should serve him like any other. Sandy is right. If you run a public business, you can't pick and choose people that are customers. Go and serve him anyway. If you treat him well, maybe that will make things better between him and you. I'm thinking he came here for that reason.
So have you decided what to order, sir?
A small pepperoni pizza and a glass of grape juice. And there seems to be something familiar about you. Have we met before?
I was thinking the same thing. I will tell the cooks so they can make your order. Your pizza is ready, sir.
Thank you. So, waitress, what do I owe you?
You owe me and my wife Jessica here a massive apology after the stunt you pulled on us and our daughter last month.
What?
Your handiwork. We were so disrespected by that, our daughter decided to share it with the world.
You fools. I was offering you spiritual guidance to make your lives better. Any decent person would have appreciated it. For that, I will leave your wife no tip.
You need not leave us anything, sir. I will forego your payment for the pizza. And I will have a talk with you two in the kitchen, now.
Now we're going to get it.
Lucy, what you did was totally unprofessional. Because of that, I will eliminate your entire base pay for this week. You may only keep your tips for the week, but get nothing else. Sandy, if Reverend Owen had written such a letter to Debbie, wouldn't you be angry about it? Of course. But that has nothing to do with this restaurant and its operations. As a lawyer, I often had to defend clients I knew were criminals, but they were still entitled to a proper defense in court. Likewise, Reverend Owen was entitled to a pizza from us. He had already been punished by Carrie posting his letter online and then his losing a third of his church membership over the incident. In any case, bearing a grudge is never healthy.
Sandy, you're right and I'm sorry. I will accept your reprimand and punishment. And my mistake will not be repeated.